Hello, everybody, and welcome in to day one of season 4 of Adventures with Matt. Yeah, I'm jumping straight into season 4. There's no big end for season 3. I'm gonna consider that build finished, mostly. I've realized the past week and a half, I've been getting a little bit. I don't want to say annoyed, but I've been dreading starting on the world, and so I decided I'm gonna start fresh because I've just been dreading that world and not really wanting to play it. I've remade the Adventures with Matt mod pack on it's still 1.21.1, and it has most of the mods from season 3. It lacks Dungeons and Taverns, which I was very vocal about how much that annoyed me. It lacks Towns and Towers, just I didn't feel that was adding a whole lot, and I just realized I forgot to turn something on for this world. So I'm gonna close this real quick. I'm gonna keep talking though. Um, yeah, so I was getting frustrated. Dungeons and Taverns was just not fun. Um, Towns and Towers I thought was nice, but it's not much when you don't have modded biomes, and I turned off the modded biomes. So I turned or I didn't put in that. I don't have Young's Better Dungeons, and I don't have Young's Better Jungle Temples, but I do have Young's Better Desert Temples. Alright, this is back. Um, I still have When Dungeons Arise and Seven Seas. That's actually what I had to turn back on when Dungeons Arise. So if you generate a world with Arise with When Dungeons Arise installed, this was when I was setting up the configs. um, there's an extremely high chance of one of the dungeons starting or spawning right here at spawn. And I mean, if not on the spawn chunk, right beside it. I actually had a test world for a couple of mods. I didn't add them to this one just because I haven't played with them a whole lot. I had to actually disable When Dungeons Arise in order to be able to generate a world where it wasn't spawning me on top of a Heavenly Challenger or right beside um, the Thornborn Towers or the what's it called? The Mechanical Nest. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't put in the zoom. I'm gonna have to. I told myself like 10 times to put that on. But yeah, so I didn't add in those, and I didn't add in the biome mods just because I didn't feel like I was interacting with the biome mods a whole lot. And because I wasn't really interacting with the biome mods a whole lot, for some reason, they weren't interesting me. Like, they look cool, but then I'd be like, that's it, we're done. And I just move on. I collect the stuff from them, I get them harvested up in the botany pots, and then just not really touch them again. I think I only used it twice, in a couple of flower pots in the farmhouse, and the jacarandas for the barns. I don't know what that's picking up. But yeah, so I didn't include the biomods or Dungeons and Taverns or Towns and Towers. I didn't put in Moog's Voyager structures, and I was playing with that a little bit. I might add that on later on, or might add that in later on. But for now, the only dungeon mods I have are the Giant Spooky Pumpkins, Young's Better Desert Temples, Better Archaeology, When Dungeons Rise, Seven Seas, and another pumpkin one, but it's a witch pumpkin. I saw that when I was adding that one in, and I added in the witch pumpkin. That's not it. The witch pumpkin has a witch hat. Yeah, so now we are at the start of. I knew there was something else I was forgetting to turn on. Season 4. And if you're new to the series, in each of the previous seasons, I've used the same seed. This is the same seed I've used every time. So I do actually already know it a bit. Our build in the previous world was like right over here. And then I had to build for this here is the entrance to where I did my storage in season 2. I had a couple of builds over here in season 1. But and because we know this seed, we know where we can get some easy iron. First, let's get some wood. And then okay. I thought we have that. Actually, let's grab this one first. Also, I did up the allocated RAM, so theoretically, it shouldn't crash. That happened on my test world. I forgot to up the allocated RAM, and it crashed while I was collecting these. Why is that not? Okay, there's an issue there. If you don't know, actually you couldn't hear it. I was mouse clicking, which should have sorted this. No. Yeah, why isn't it? Oh, there's gonna be a hotkey conflict, I bet. Let me check that. Let's see, does that fix? Nope. Aw. Does this have the God Apple? Let me check if there was an update to that, and that might have. There was an update 3 days ago that may have broken it. You'll have to test that after stream. Okay, so it doesn't have the God Apple. It does, however, have iron. I'm gonna grab that. To explain, my 1.21.11 world, my forever world, it is going to be updating soon. That has a God Apple in it. I'm guessing it's because of the loot table. I think the loot table changes due to the addition of Doubtless armor. Okay, let's. Yeah, when I had to crash on my test world, I looted this one, then I went over towards the other. and it crashed. And then the chests reappeared. They were empty. Also, if you're new to the series, I have permanent buffs on. I also do play it a bit easy mode. Like, this is on hard difficulty, but there's no drown damage, there's no fall damage, fire damage, or freeze damage. There's no mob grief, and time is permanently set to noon unless I want to change it to night for some reason. Um, yeah, and I also have permanent buffs on. All of these, except for this, are automatically applied. This I can turn on and off at will. I just do slash effect giver here, remove, whatever it is. This is the chest on one. This also used to always have a backpack in it, but at some point, um, the chances changed or something, and it no longer spawns in there. Let me down. Oh, that opened fast. That should have a broken, buried treasure map. Oh, it does. But it didn't search. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, and on my test world, I tested someone has a, quest mod, spiders, or, whatchamacallit, when dungeons rise, but it, isn't worth it. I'll come back later. Yeah, it's 5 experience. Every single dungeon you find through the quest reward is just 5 experience and some food. Not even a whole lot of food, like beetroot seeds. I think also 1 beetroot seed was an option. So I ain't got that on this world, on this pack. And we can see on the map there the vanilla jungle temple. Also, since I got rid of modded biomes, we should be able to see the collector's caravans, bugs and animals and stuff everywhere now. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So let's do this. Um, wait, 1, 2. Ores. Junk. These will go in here. Let's throw food in here. Um, wait. Mob loot in here. There was, yeah. Then another tree. No sticks. Hello? Yeah, as I was saying earlier, for the most part, this is mostly the same pack as Season 3, just without the biome mods, without a few of those dungeon mods, and with one more dungeon mod. Alright, let's go take out some cows. That's from those spawning from Farmer's Delight. I have thought about adding in some of the Let's Do mods and some of the Farmer's Delight add-ons, but I decided I ain't gonna do that for the start of this world. Um, because I know how I play, and if I had those in right now at the start of the world, where are all the animals? I'd just be constantly collecting everything that generates in. And I also want to test them out to make sure they actually work and that they ain't problematic. Where are all the what? Hello? Animals. Okay, they ain't this way. I see a wolf on the map, but no other animals. Hello? Cows? Did I accidentally turn off? No, it's on. That's why the hostiles are spawning. Where are the animals? There's no sheep, there's no chickens, there's no cows, there's no pigs. What's going on? There are chickens, sheep. Okay, why was there nothing over there? There's normally stuff up on the mountain. I need cows. Chicken and sheep, but not cows. See a cow. Is it 4 leather? Oops. I need to, oops, turn that off. No, I just want B, literally B. I also forgot I don't have that on. Is it 4 leather? Yeah, it's 4 leather. 4 leather, 4 string, and 1 chest. And that's why I went to the monster dungeon, even though I didn't have any gear. It was to get the string, because I knew I'd be able to get string from... Oh, there we go. I left the string at spawn. Because I knew I'd be able to get string from the chests. And if that failed, that... Okay, there's another one right here. There's a dungeon right over here, a monster room right over here that I'd be able to go and loot. And I'm walking on purpose because it uses less hunger. But there's nothing wrong with taking it slow. Now, unfortunately, this is 1.21.1. Still, I couldn't get on 26.1.2 without losing basically most of the mods. So we don't have stuff like the Happy Gas. There's no Kale Garden. But that's fine. Okay, that failed. Right, we're back up to spawn, which means the chests are right over here. But yeah, so we were finding these in chests in season 3. I had it disabled. I had them on now. I forgot to grab this. Actually, you know what? That the ruined portal over here has gold. We can use that and upgrade this straight to gold backpack. That'll give me more space. And does it conveniently have? It does. A little thing I can stand on. Awesome. There we go. Oh, I forgot to change this. I always put this down to 9. There we go. I knew there's always at least one mod I forget to set the config for. And if I had it at 9 when I generated this world, there'd be a waystone right there. There we go. Okay, so now it has more space. Now, bam. We're gonna go. I want to make an axe. Okay, that still works. So yeah, it is justified inventory interactions. I'm gonna have to let Pepperfly know. Well, actually, I'm gonna test it first to make sure it is just from the new version, and then I'll let Pepperfly know if it is. And if you're wondering why I'm going over here, there is a very small stony peaks literally right here. This is a stony peaks. It is very, very far from being a peak, but it's a stony peaks. That means we have plenty of exposed stone that I can grab. And there's also iron in here. Oh, another new mod I added will massively cut down on the effort I need for rolling librarian traits. It is an add-on for easy villagers that just you tell it what to look for, including the enchantment name and cost, and it just keeps rolling over and over until it gets it. And if you're wondering why I did that, I've got over 40 enchantments to roll. And I have 2 bad wrists, so there's no way I'm putting myself through that again. And also in regards to there not be oh, now there are animals. In regards to there not being anything between seasons 3 and 4, like I have, the past 3 seasons, between 1 and 2 and between 2 and 3. I tried thinking of something, but I ended up deciding, nah, we're just gonna go straight to season 4. It's over here. Um, oh yeah, this is Quark, by the way. It's a usage ticker config, shows you how much you have. I don't know if it works with the background. It doesn't. Okay. A part of me is saying I should go and get villagers and start at least a small iron farm. Yeah, let's go and get villagers. So we know there's a savannah village right over here. And then this is the village. Well, I would need sand as well. This is the village right over here that we did in season 2. The savannah village we did in season... No, this is the savannah village from season 2. The villages from season 1 is over here. Or season 2 is over here. Savannah village from season 1. Mixing the seasons. Yeah, we'll stop at the cherry grove on the way. We're just gonna go this way. One of the cool things about this world on Post Pale Garden is there's a woodland mansion that is almost entirely within the nearest woodland mansion to spawn is almost entirely within the Pale Garden. But since this is 1.21.1, we ain't gonna see that here. I need to go more this way. Yeah, there's the jungle we gotta go around. Oh no, we can go through there. I'm gonna go through that, so I'm just gonna go this way. I ain't going through. Actually, is that? Let's see if that is the illager. The cows. It might be the merchant campsite. What pops up on the map? Nothing hostile yet. Yeah, it's hostile. And it's right by the village. That's the village from Season 1. I'm currently renovating in my Forever World. I am almost done. I have 6 more interior... Wait, is it 6? 6 more interiors and 4 more roofs to figure out. Then I'll have finished renovating the inside. And I'll just have the walls to finish setting up. Or rather, the insides of the guard towers. That's taking some work. I need to get a bunch of arrows. I need to get tipped arrows. If I want to craft tipped arrows, well, I also need to make a bunch of potions. But if I want to craft tipped arrows, I need to get a bunch of lingering, or dragon's breath. Because you need lingering potions for tipped arrows. Or you can trade with Fletchers. Hello? How do I... Oh my goodness. Here, you let me up. Here we go. Come on, let me up. Let's grab some iron while we're over here. There is a lot of it, so... I didn't bring any ingots with me. But 31 iron's plenty for now. 28? Oh yeah, I can get a little more. I think I'm gonna stop there on grabbing it. I ain't gonna grab those emeralds. I want the actual blocks. I'm gonna save those for later. Once I have the fortune or silk touch. Enchantment. Then we can basically just go south from here. I believe. Also, now that we don't have modded biomes, that whole thing is gonna be pure untouched badlands and desert. Which might actually improve the odds of certain structures appearing in them. I went too far east. I'm actually supposed to go... Because, yeah, it's like right here. I was following the mountain, but no, that's the wrong way. Oh, and I think those are going to generate more often now because of the lack of the modded biomes. Because I think those were definitely messing with it. Yeah, we're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna take that. Although we could just go down. No, we're gonna take that. I want to do something with this island. I can't think of anything for it. That's the thought I've been happening for my forever world is something to do with this island here. And then this village we're coming up on is my season 2 build. Or where I did my season 2 build. Although I had a tower I built right here in season 1. Is that Stonehenge? No. Yes. Stonehenge. Huh. Okay. Why am I buzzing? If we turn this into an adventure in town. Okay, that is weird. I don't know why it started. This pumpkin dungeon right here. Why is it still up? Oh, that's spawn. Oh, I also don't have villager names. I did remove that. Or rather, I didn't add it. I went 3. I'm gonna take that. I don't need it right now, but it would be good to have it. Yeah, it's useless at the moment, but later on I'll be able to make use of it. If I did work on the village, this in season 1 and this in season 2, and season 3 didn't really get one. Down here is another village. Maybe that should be season 3's. The question is if I should do anything with this here in season 2. Or here in season 4. I have my bed back. It's like I could redo the season 2 build to try and make it better than I did. I probably ain't gonna touch the season 1 build. And then connect it down to the village down here. That's easy, villagers. Is it? Oh, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I knew there would be configs I forgot to set up. That one requires me to turn off the game. I already did that twice this episode. Or this stream. Oh look, a giant ship floating right above where the village is. That's wonderful. And I don't think that's even one of the good ones. I think that's the lowest one. Yeah, no spawners. That's the weakest one. Oh, by the way, it doesn't exist. Yeah, the mod dev says maybe one of the other, or maybe the mod pack disabled or one of the other mods. No, it doesn't generate for some reason. I'm gonna have to poke them and say, hey, yeah, no, it ain't generating. Okay, so it ain't about the village. That's good. Oh, I forgot to turn off something for that. Not for when Dungeons Arise, for Apothec spawners. That's another thing I need to add to my list. Where's my pad? Where is my notepad? Why is me looking through this triggering the mic? Okay. Let's pull this one off. That was from last season. Okay, Apothec spawners. Turn off remember. Easy villagers. Turn. Oh, and piglins. Turn off inventory noise. Okay, I have those notes down. Wait, maybe Apothec. I know Apothec didn't before. Have they? No, they didn't add in in-game config. Okay. Okay, you're in the way. Let's set you there. I'll make sure I look at it after stream because I'm gonna have to move it to put this stuff away. Although it's bothering me that it's sitting there. That's the whole purpose. You should have a... There it is. Okay. Yeah, so this village is... Oh, they also have a statue. This village is the one I'm thinking of renovating for this season. There's a scorched mines right over here. Oh, that's interesting. So far, we've another Stonehenge. So far, I think we only saw it in like desert and waste or desert and badlands biomes. But this is very far from being one of those. This is a forest. Hi. But yeah, so this is a village I'm thinking of renovating for season 4. But there's another village over here. It is possible I'll renovate all 3 villages, set them up to be connected. So the village I did in season 2, this village, and the village over there. Oh hey, another waystone. I still need to head back to spawn. I have keep inventory on, so I could technically use the death method to quick travel, but nah. Huh, it pops up there too. Yeah, there's gonna be a village, right? You can see it popping up. We've visited, yeah, we visited this in seasons 1 and 2, and I think I talked about it in season 3. There is a build I want to do here. Although doing the build, the more I think about the build I want to do right here, the more I think I would need to learn redstone mechanics. Because what I want to do is I want to build a maze here. But I don't want it to just be a maze. I want it to actually have, like, shifting paths and stuff. Maybe puzzles. Okay, there it is. Man, when I added this in to season 3, I had to go to several villages before I found them. I found it in every village so far, and now this one has 2. And on an offline world, I actually did a build here. This was, I think, 2 years ago? I think it was before I started streaming and was just uploading videos. I think it was before my Stardew uh, streams. I did a village here. I did a church here. I did a village, and I expanded it and ended up going into the savannah here. It was themed around farming and honey. So a lot of stuff was themed around the stuff that honey could be used for with the mods I had. Although there was more because I had Croptopia, but I don't use that mod. Ooh, a blacksmith. I mean, that's... Oh, that's neat. Okay, so now I have another pickaxe. I think it's time to head back to spawn. I think the easiest way to get there, because I ain't got to waste enough there, would be to follow the river up to here and then ascend the mountain, maybe. Or I could just sail, because I know this connects to the ocean if I keep going. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna... Actually, I'm already almost halfway between them. I just thought I could use a waystone and quick travel to the other side of this landmass right here, this island. I'm still used to having the magnet upgrade. Let's grab more hay bales. And you turn that off. Okay, that should be it. There we go. Nope. There we go. Hmm. I hit that on purpose. I want the meat. There we go. Okay, that's 9 meat now, yeah. Gonna head back to spawn. Put those in the furnace. Or actually, we're gonna get fuel first, and then put those in the furnace. Horses. Hi. Your spot. You're not Speckle. Speckle's on the island. Context for anyone new. Other than season 3, every world I do with this, ever since I discovered it. So this island over here has speckled horses, and I always name one Speckle. Like, actually, name tag it, name it. And then I leave him there. But I may or may not have turned on the Quark horses swim in water config, or left it on rather. I can't remember, even though I did it earlier. So it is possible because it was like walk him off the island. But I may also still just leave him there. Right, I do need wool from a sheep. I could take wool from there, but I don't want to deal with the mobs right now. Hey, look, a sheep. Hey, Mr. Sheep, where are you? There you are. Thank you. So the reason I need 2 beds, I've got my own bed plus the extra bed, even though I grabbed 3 villagers. And the reason was getting 1 wool is easy villagers. Um, the breeder requires a bed, and the incubator, which ages up the baby villagers, requires um 1 wool. But I also need glass, so well, and stone dust. I think use those ones. I think it's just uh breeder. No, it requires iron. Same for the incubator. Yeah, but the trader requires dry stone dust. Goodbye. And then once we get back to spawn, we're gonna do the 5-minute break. I'm just gonna take this way. Oh, and I had on previous world, previous 2 seasons actually, I think, wool tweaks, which lets me convert wool into string. I don't have that on this world. I thought about it because of the spider spawner over there. I was thinking maybe I could go back and grab the other stuff in the or in the chest, but and that made me think, oh yeah, I could use that to make a spider farm to get string, since I don't have that mod. I keep doing that. Where is it? Hello? There. Alright, we're gonna take the break. Alright, so I'm gonna be back in about 5 minutes. Stretch your legs, refill your water, do whatever, and I'll see you in about 5 minutes. And I am back. Oops. I think this is it. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know this was the thing. Alright. This should be... And now I have refilled my... Alright. In here... Oh, that's bothering. I keep trying to do that. Um... Let's see. What was I doing? Right, I need to get farm set up, but... Before that... Actually, I'm gonna go get... sand. No, I need iron first. No, I don't. I can do. Okay, I need the iron and I need glass. I mean, technically I could get the glass now. Sort of. Using villagers, but... That would also require trading for emeralds, and I don't want to deal with that at the moment. Oh, by the way, if you saw season 3, um, here's the mob spawner, or the monster dungeon, that wasn't appearing, or that didn't appear. That's because of Young's Better Dungeons. It just overrode... It replaces them, except it, it supposedly replaces them, except it just didn't. There was nothing there. Oh right, I did see that on my test world. There's an archaeologist there. I didn't have Giant Spooky Dungeon on the test world. Test world was actually meant to be testing some of the Let's Do mods and Firmware Celaya add-ons. So what we're gonna do... Yeah, it's just... Which means actually... There we go. There we go. So we have 3 stacks. It ain't really important to put a waystone down here because I'm probably never gonna need it again, but so let's pop this up. Alright, I have to. There we go. Okay. You're done. Where I stick it? Why is this over here? That was not a smart move on my part. Okay. Split this in half. You go in here. Oh. Oh wait, no, because it wasn't already in there. I'm gonna put you in here for now. Wait, no, let's there. Temporary water hole. Pond. Whatever you want to call it. You need 12. I make one of these. And then breeder needs a plank. Incubator. And then iron farm. Oh right, I need a bucket of lava and a stone, a plain stone. Okay. Well, for lava, I can get that from here, it looks like. Oh, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Yeah. There is lava over there on the map. And I do have fire tick off, so it ain't gonna spread. Or, well, fire spread off. This is 1.1.1. There's a zombie villager. Somebody went somewhere wrong. It has 3. Does it have more? No. Okay. I'm gonna grab these. Oh, I ran out of fuel. Um, let's pull you out. Come on. Um, oops. Let's get this stuff started setting up. Breeder, farmer, incubator, and the villagers here. We have breeder, farmer, incubator. You go in here. Alright. Okay, so he's gonna grow those, and over time, very slowly, I'll get enough for that. But I need to set up animal pens. And once I'm able to get those guys breeding, I'll be able to get more villagers that I can use to start setting up the iron farms. And by utilizing that, I can build things up a lot better. I'll be able to do iron trades to get emeralds, which will let me trade for gear and books and all that stuff. Hold on. I need to find a good spot to set up the cow pen. I normally set it up right here. Level this whole thing down 2 layers, I think it is. I think I normally level it down to here. And put some animal pens. Bundle mob? Oh, it's gonna be underground. Not always, though. I actually found on my test world one of them just wander around in a forest. Yeah, it's right here. Hey, sir. I don't think I got this in the last one. In season 3. I don't think I got the bowl. Yeah, he's a bit slow at the moment. Um... If there were only 18 in there, why is it still... Oh! 16. Oops. Alright, I could put like a wheat farm down here. Oh, I'm out of. I need another axe. But yeah, I need to get the animal pen set up for at least a cow. I guess I need an ender pearl for that. Oh, yeah, I ain't getting the advanced one anytime soon. I also need leads. I ain't got those. I suppose I could have um gotten more villagers and gotten the iron farm going already, but oh well. Came back over here to grab this. Trying to think if I should bring it down to this instead. Although considering how quickly I'm going through iron, maybe not. It'll give me a little bit more space. I think that's how much it needs. Or is it 24? Oh, they just need 12. Oh, and I didn't adjust the speed on that. I'm gonna adjust the speed on it again. I came over here to set this up. Also, I am getting annoyed by this, so let's see. Was it in here? Usage indicator was... Maybe it's tools. No. Usage sticker here. There we go. Yeah, I do feel like I should bring it down one more. It's a lot of digging. I should also probably make the iron farm. Um, iron farm will plop you right here for now. Let's see. I'm gonna have to make... Okay. Here. Okay. Let's put the stone in here and the glass. Now I'm gonna need more. Here. Okay, good. I don't jump up onto it. Now I do. Um, you're still growing because it takes like 5 minutes for that, I think. Something like that. I am bringing this down another level. And if you saw season 3, but not seasons 1 or 2, like I said earlier, this is the same seed. As you can see, this is a forest, not something that can ordinarily spawn a woodland mansion. So there's no woodland mansion here. Now, there is a part of me that wants to like try and rebuild in my own way the woodland mansion here, but angled a little bit better. Because yeah, it was shoved into the mountain there. Technically, we're already on a mountain. This is why we're at Y79. You're still going? How long is it? That was 5 minutes, is it? Oh my goodness. I came back over to new levels, but Oh, right, I do have one. Yeah, I know you want to be in the pen. It ain't ready yet, though. That's the first. Yeah, that's the first shovel. Oops. I do kind of wish I could have had this on at least 26.1.2, but then I wouldn't have most of the mods. Like, I wouldn't have any of the dungeon mods. I wouldn't have. Actually, I think I would have had better archaeology, but I wouldn't have had When Dungeons Arise, Seven Seas. I wouldn't have had Farmer's Delight, the block box. I don't think the pumpkin dungeon mods are on it. So maybe season 5, hopefully, if this one lasts long enough. And there's an in-between something. Well, I think this is enough. More than enough. Come on, up. Yeah, there's just so much stuff we're missing. Just from vanilla. Namely Pale Garden and Happy Gas, but that's still a decent amount. Okay. The stuff didn't drop from that one. Sorry, my arm is itching. Here, yeah. 3. Why did it not pick up me saying 1 or 2? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 3 pens. We could do cows, sheep, pigs, and then plop the chickens down there. Yeah, even if I did have it all go all the way over, there wouldn't be enough room. Pigs ain't important right now anyway. Or chickens. Pigs and chickens ain't important. What I want are the sheep and the cows. I've got cows over here. Ah, I got these. There were sheep over here, but the wolves probably killed them already. Need one more cow. Yeah, there ain't any sheep up here. Okay. I guess I could have put the opening on this side. Oh well. Oh, another bundle monster. Is that 2 bundle monsters? No, it's just 1. Same spot as the other one. Whoa, the thing is zooming. Velociraptor bundle. The tribal mask. Ah, this. I could open those right now, but no, I ain't doing that just yet. Oh, raw. I was thinking copper, not raw. No, come on. Where do my sticks go? Oh, I made them fences. This is the auto cycler I mentioned. I goofed up, but all right, that's right here. Stone cutter. There we go. So yeah, what? Not stone cutter. Smithing table. There we go. All right, it's time for the second break, so we're gonna take that now. All right, so stretch your legs, refill your water, do whatever. I'm gonna be back in about 5 minutes. And I'm back. Alright, let's get back to this. Sheep. They should be over here. All the way over here. Because for a reason, nothing spawned over here. Which is a little odd. Yep, I do see sheep. Okay. Guys, come on. Well, we lost one. Oh well. I only need two. Let's hope nothing in there saw me. That was a, get it out skeleton archer. Come on. I did not bring iron to make shears. Where is it? Here. Just one, really. Eat. There we go. Oh, you give me two that time. Okay. Um. And we need both of you to move. Get out of the way. Go. No. There we go. I'm gonna throw it in here. And then the die was up in here. Wait, no. Okay, so once this guy grows up, he's gonna go in here. I don't have emeralds, so I can't turn him into... I need emeralds. I could get a farmer. Because it needs 10 emeralds to turn. I think it's 10. Oh, no, it's the... No, it's 10. This one's 10 emeralds. Let's check the villages. I don't think they have emeralds in any of their things, but... Okay, that ain't normal. Yeah, there ain't normally a house up there. I don't think. For sure, it normally just stops over here. Yeah, I don't think there are emeralds in. But I can grab both of you. And grab you as well. And then because we must, we're getting a new home. There we go. It was not placed, and that must be quite a bit deeper. I think I'm able to do this now. Yeah. YouTube? Yep. Grew right in front of us. Throw the flowers in with the dyes. This is food stuff. Yeah, I need emeralds. I ain't gonna get a couple hundred of that just to get him up to where I can trade for iron. Alright, let's see. That means farmer would be the best. I did grab I have composters. That'll also mean getting more of these. You know what? Iron farm, let's iron farm it up. But before that, actually. Let's put this in here. Okay. So we're going to a spot that has lava. I'm gonna plop away several lava pools, surface lava pools. I'm gonna plop a waystone down there. You might want to turn around. I suppose I could have just warped straight to there and then, oh well. On one of my iterations of this seed, also a 1.21.1, I think, but it was before I started uploading videos. I built a little house at spawn. It wasn't very big, didn't have a whole lot. Yeah, it was before I started streaming. Because that's the world that got me to convert to playing modded. So maybe it was on 1.20.1. But it was just a tiny little house. Didn't look like it had much storage until you went into the staircase in the floor in the middle of the room. And you went down, it was like multiple levels of just big storage space. We saw that ruined portal already. The previous world. Actually, we're going over here. But I normally take it to that one and then use that lava pool first as the normal one. Is that another Stonehenge? There are so many of those. I do have my bucket. This lava pool. Also, I normally bring the stuff to make the farms over here. Oops. Well, it's fine. I ain't gonna be using that much. Let's go check out the pumpkin. Is that concrete or terracotta? It doesn't matter. Didn't mean to place that, but oh well. I may come back and tear this whole thing apart. Really. Buzzing. I have learned the command to make, why are we buzzing? To make the, atom frames invisible. I don't need that for this world, but I might use it in my offline world. Yeah, Quark is on this, so I can just use that. Oops. There we go. Let's try not to do that again. I don't have a warp zone. Getting one wouldn't be too difficult. There's the entrance. And look, emeralds. Where did you come from? And how do I get up there? There ain't a ladder. Um... Oh, the mushroom. Yeah, there ain't a ladder for me to get up there. And I have quarks. So I need planks, which I don't have. Oh, I do. I don't have sticks. I also don't have a crafting table. Um... Okay. Oh, it's a treasure room. That's nice. Oh, yeah. I just grabbed them. Um... And I am leaving the spawners for now. Because I haven't decided if I want these intact or if I'll just get the orbs. But if I want them intact, I need Silk Touch. Okay. The archaeologist. Where is he? Here. You know what? I'll put a waystone down to mark him. And also to get back to spawn faster. Alright, let's see. Job blocks. So now that I have this, I can do that. Job blocks and other work stuff. Outside of barrels. Y'all go in here. No. Alright, so now he'll trade. Yeah. It takes 48 for a single trade. Or for a single cap out on the trades. Grab food. And the carved pumpkin. Y'all will go in here. Let's see. Let's feed. Oh, wait, no, it's right here. Okay. I forgot to dye the one white again. Okay. Let's see. I do want more iron farms. Let's. Then the bucket. Oh, right. And you get the ores out. Then y'all go in here. I left the crafting table over. Oh well. Wait, no, surface lava. There we go. No. I need iron. There we go. Alright, so that's going to boost our iron production rate. I mean, which will allow us to get more emeralds through that, which will actually, since I have this guy. Let's see, anything else to pull out from here? Yeah, let's pull these out. So I know I don't normally build myself a house, but part of me kind of wants to build one just to say I've done it. Oh, when was the last time I ever built myself a house? I think it was when I said the the build I talked about earlier, where I had a house right here at spawn. I think I put it there, or maybe it was here. One of these two spots, and it just has this massive storage. That would have been 1.20.1, I think. Oh, it's been a while. But I normally focus on exploring, gearing up, setting up farms, and doing builds for like village renovations and stuff. Like season 2, I just stuck storage in that cave over there, right behind me. There. I still don't think I want to build myself a house. I probably should work on some storage or getting storage started setting up into space for the I want to move the iron farm. Actually, I want to move all the farms back into under here. Like I did in season 2. But hold on. But I ain't gonna have to set up the bamboo and sugarcane farm that I did last time. Because I do have botany pots and botany trees again. So that's gonna have a dedicated room. I do need you leveled up. No. Come on. I'm just trying to think if my current tools are a little inadequate for digging that out, but digging out the room for these guys. But I might go and get that started anyway. Not you. Oop. Actually, I need... I need more torches than that. Oh, hush. Not what I meant to click. I need 6 sticks. Alright. I ain't gonna bother with going down there right now. I will. It ain't that deep. Cause yeah, it then turns... Oh, I need to fix the journey map stuff. Just caught that. Let's change that. Where are the settings? Option. No. Options. Game time. No. Options. There we go. No, top. Info slot. You should be light level. There we go. Now it's fixed. How do I do it this time? Or should I actually build an actual, like, building for all the storage and everything? Because I could always just, like, rebuild the woodland mansion here, but angled better. The problem is I'd have to move everything, and I want to use up here for, like, farm the pens. Although I suppose I could move the pens over that way. Why am I still... Go. This is spawn. One of these is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah. I'd have space. I could put the pens, like, over here. If I put the mansion here. Let me see what the floor plan, um, the floor size is. Woodland Mansion. Okay, so according to this, even the I ain't seeing like an actual footprint size. But I think looking at this stuff, how I think it normally is you have I think ours was entrance or foyer with a small room on either side and then a hall. And on the left side there was a narrow room, while the right side didn't have any rooms. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Oops. I think I'll just keep doing down there. The other option is I do my storage tower, like I'm doing on my offline world. And by storage tower, I mean quite literally, it's just a tower. Multiple floors for storage. Emeralds. No. I see. It's been long enough, you should have dropped your price. Alright. Let's see. We have those going. I still don't know if I want to put them, put everything underground again. But it really is a whole lot easier to just dig out than it is to build. Well, to be fair, I did also put in walls, so okay. I gotta make sure I did have cosmetic armor set to. I guess I could just send this. Do a show. The problem with actually building the whole thing is the building part. Like if I just put it underground, I can just dig out more as I need more space. If I actually build a place for it, then that's why I just ended up doing our tower. I can just add more floors onto the tower on my forever world. Although I'm tearing the tower down and making it bigger. Haven't gotten started on that yet. But yeah. Let's see. So like having these and all of these in the same room would make sense. That's how I have it on my offline world. They're all in one building. I have a separate building for a library, except it ain't designed to look fancy or anything. It's just a rectangle with a flat roof with a slight slope around the edges. That's how all the buildings I did on that world are so far, except for the renovation I'm doing to this village, where um, there are just squares with flat tops. Okay. Sorry, someone was blowing long clip-ins right outside my house, and it was getting very loud, so I went quiet, because that would have drowned me out. I think they're still going. Oh, I think they went the other way. On the other side of the street. Yeah, should I do underground again? A part of me does kind of want to build a mansion. A mansion. I did do that on my first few worlds, not stream. I was building. I never finished any of them either. So I've actually built mansions before. I just never finished them. Like the first server, the first realm I had, I was building a mansion at spawn. I had all our storage in it, but I never finished it. And then on my second, or my first time on this world seed, I was building a mansion right here, and then I never finished it. And then I started a realm, and I started building a mansion here, and I never finished it. I suppose I could build a mansion there. Leave this for farms. With this being a little bit elevated already, it kind of feels better to put the mansion here if I built one, and then put the farms over there. But the thing is, see, the mansion we had in season 3, it went long ways this way, but the entrance was there. So the entrance was on the short side. But I feel like if I'm going to do a mansion, the entrance should be on the long side. And building it, like if I put it here, then there'd be like nothing. But if I set it back, or if I tried building it this way, I'd have to dig into the mountain a bit. I mean, I'm already digging into the mountain a little here. The problem is this part right here. Like, I wouldn't mind digging out this part right here. It's this part right here that I don't want to have to play with you. Dig it through. You are still overcharging. I'll think on it between streams. I did start a bit later today, so this one is gonna be a shorter stream. I'm gonna end here in a minute. Yeah, so that is gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like I said, I realized I was starting to just dread getting on to season 3. I don't know why. I don't know. Let's hope season 4 does better. That I'm happier with it and the progress and the build and the exploration and all that stuff. Yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you're watching this as a stream on Twitch, you can catch the VOD for the whole series on my YouTube once it goes up, or the VODs for my previous series on my YouTube. If you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube, you can catch me streaming live on Twitch. My current schedule is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. The name is the Draconic Map. Thanks for watching, everyone. Or you can get the link to either platform on my profile on either platform. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed. And until next time, have a good one. Bye.